What's up, everyone? Okay, so I actually did record the first 3 rounds of this tournament, and unfortunately, when I went back to edit it into this video, there was no sound. There was sound for about 3 minutes, and then the sound was gone. So this is me recording after I played the first segment of the actual tournament. So that's what you're going to see today. You're going to see the first 27 holes, the first 27 holes that the 6 groups play, something like that, during this video. And unfortunately, I don't have the qualifying, which is one of my favorite things to do. So it's unfortunately not going to happen for this video. So you're going to dive right into that first hole and to go from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the next couple parts of it over the next few days. Here we go. All right, what is up, everyone? It is Wednesday after work. It's about 5:10, 5:15. Going to try to play for a little while. I'm going to try to play through the first 27 holes, the first quarter of this tournament here. That is going to be when the first group gets to hole number 7, and when the last group gets to hole number 2. That'll be the first 27 holes. That'll be 25% of the way through the tournament, and I'm going to post it. So I'll post the qualifying and then this part here, and then I'll just, over the next few days, I'll post the rest of it. There'll just be multiple videos, which is fine. Before I get into this tournament, I do want to talk about a few things. Number one, you can see the board. It's all set up. Sahith Theegala has 4 red chips. You saw that earlier. Sam Ryder, yeah, our leader, gets no blue chips at all throughout this tournament. It didn't say anything about red chips, so he can get red chips. He'll have to spend them instead of the blue ones canceling them out, like most of the time that I'll do. Matthew Wolf and Chris Kirk both gain an extra control. That means on dice rolls of 4, they'll control regardless of what the course says. And then finally, I talked about this earlier. Luke Clanton gains an extra choice. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what a choice was. So if we look at Luke Clanton, he's a pretty good golfer. He's got a lot of stuff. I'm going to do it this way. Let's go to the football. Let's go to football, because then at least I can do this. So there's Luke Clanton. He's a 2B. He's really good. He's got all that stuff. So what I'm going to give him a gold putter. So that's his choice that he gains under putting. I'll make it gold. So that's what he'll gain. Let's go back to here. Okay, so now let's talk about the actual tournament. I've got my score sheet set up. This is the score sheet that I posted a link to this, or I posted where it was, not a link, but where it was on the Delphi boards a couple of days ago. Somebody had asked about it about a month ago, and I totally missed it. But I got this off of the Play Group. You go to Facebook, go to Play Group, go to Files, and there's a couple of them in there. The guy, I forget the guy's name. He made an update to it about a month later. I want to try to find his name so I can give it here. Let's see. So if I go here, let's go here. Let me see if I can figure out what his name is real quick. And then you can look for his name in the... I don't want to log into Facebook on this computer. I hate Facebook. It's a terrible, terrible website. Let's see what we get here. All right, there we go. All right, so if I go to groups and I go to files, and all right, so if you look for the name, the highlight, Mr. Maker Golf tournament scorecard, there it is. So if I bring it over here so you can see it, this tournament scorecard right here. So there's one here and there's one here. So he made 2 of them. So there's 2 of them here. If you look for those in the play, you'll get this scorecard right here. And it's a good scorecard. It's great because as you add scores in here, everything updates on your scorecard over here. So then when I go to my golf screen, you can see the scorecard right there on the left. So that's kind of how I do it with the scorecard. Continuing to talk about this is where we're starting here. You saw it earlier. Sam Ryder's your leader at 11 under, all the way down to Rory in 12th. But let's talk about some of the golfers that are in this. So here's my standing sheet so far. And you can see that Rory and Scheffler, they're both in this tournament. They're 1 and 2. And not only are they 1 and 2, there are a lot of points up on 3rd place who didn't get into this tournament. And 4th place did get into this final 12. But Sam Burns in 5th place did make it in here. So we're going to have a little bit of movement in this. So did Sahith. We're going to have a little bit of movement in this thing today, which is good. Looking at it here, let me scroll all the way to the right. You can see that here's our tournament. This blue one right here on the end is our tournament. So the guys with numbers right here are the guys that made it into my top 12, and 6 of the 12 are in the top 24 already. And as we scroll down, there's Xander Schauffele. He's currently 49th. Our leader, Sam Ryder, is 60th. 74th is Chris Kirk. 78 and 79. Wait, Ryan Palmer. That's not right. That should be beyond. That should go down 1. So I did that wrong. So I'm kind of glad I'm going over here. That's wrong. He's here. And that's wrong. He goes here. Whoops. Get rid of that. All right, so that's good. So there's Byung. That's going to be a tough name for me to say. Byung. Where's he at? Byung Hun An is what it looks like. He's there. And then farther down, we get to Luke Clanton, who's second place right now. He's the one that gets the gold putter. He's the lowest of the 12. He's 118th in my standings. He's the lowest of the 12 that made it in. We did have, I was kind of excited to see this. If I scroll all the way back to the front here, you can see McIlroy leads with 2 wins. There's a bunch of guys now who have made 7 cuts. But of those guys, Cam Young has yet to make it to the TV round. Same with Nico Echevarria. And Kevin, you made it once. So those 2 guys right there, you can see Cam Young's in the top 20, yet he hasn't made it to the TV round because, you get points for just making the cut, and he's made enough cuts. I think 7 out of 8 now. He's made enough cuts to where he's got enough points to be in the top 24. So it's not just about making it to the TV round, although that obviously makes it better. Even Tiger Woods, who missed this one, he's made 2 cuts because he's played in 2 tournaments. He's only made 1 TV round, but he's still in 25th because he finished in second in one of the tournaments. So the tournament wins are really the big thing, which is how it should be in golf. All right, let's scroll to the bottom, and then I'll get to the tournament. I have 250 or so players in my set between PGA, Live, and the guys I'm throwing in there from the 2010s. We had 211 now that have made at least 1 cut, and that includes how many today? From here down, so 202 to 211. So 10 guys today made their first cut. And what's funny about it is you take a guy like Brendan Grace, he got 1 point because he finished as a B-. So that's his first cut. He's got 1 point now. He's going to pass up so many of these guys who have less than 1 point, who made, he's made 1 cut, got 0.7. He's made 1 cut, got 0.7. So, even making a cut is a big deal in the way this scoring system is set up. So, all right, let's go to the tournament. We'll open this, and we'll go back to here. And it's been a while. It's been a couple of months since I played, so I might make mistakes, and I might have to pause for a second to read the instructions because it's just been a while. So we are going to start with your first group. Your first group is Rory McIlroy and Xander Schauffele. So McIlroy's going to go first, and I'm going to roll. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm going to roll. How many dice do I roll for him? Do I roll them all? Oh, see, God, it's been so long. I've already forgotten how to play. I know I roll 3 and the what do you call it die? The decider die. I just can't remember which 3 it was. Isn't it red, green, and silver? I think it is. I don't know why this black die is even here. All right, I'm gonna have to check the. Oh my God, I did not think that I would get stuck before I even started. Let's see. Which dice do I roll? I need to go watch someone on YouTube. Let's see. White, black, metallic, and green. Oh, you roll all of them. All right. So let's roll all of them and just see what happens. Okay. And I know it is white, black, and metallic. Wait, now, man. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I went quickly just now and checked out a Marco video just of Marco playing like really quick the hole just so I remember how to do it. Thanks, Marco. All right, here we go. We're going to roll all 5. The white die is the one that determines who has the control, the course or the player. These 3 are the one you use to determine what's going on. And I think the green one is left out if the course has control and if all 3 of them are used, if the golfer has control. And this one is obviously decider die. So let's start with Rory. We're on the first hole. Again, I showed this earlier. Par 5, 662. Double cordial, so a 6 gives you a birdie. It's a semi-friendly, a semi-direct. A lot of fun there. A lot of stuff out to the left and right, including an altitude effect. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to just pull this off and find a place to put it. We'll just put it there, and we'll roll all 5. Oh, I love that sound. So 3. So the course will control it. Is that how that works? Yeah. The number on there. Yeah, the course will control it. It's a 166. It's a 1. Oh no, it's a 66 with the course controlling. So we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it out to the right into the trees on your first shot. Is how that works. All right. So out to the trees, out to the right on your first shot. So I'll go to the trees. I can't believe I've forgotten how to play this. It's only been a couple of months, and I love this game. All right, so now we're going to look at I got to take my glasses off. Now we're going to look at the green one. That's right. I remember that. And we're going to say, is he a master? He is a semi-master. The decider die says, yes, he is. The decider die says, yes, he is a master. Precision swing, sends ball flying through branches, true to center of fairway, on green in 3, easy putt for birdie. All right, so easy putt for birdie. So I'm going to look at my chart down here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I can't remember if you guys can see this. But there's my easy putt for birdie chart right there. So 1 through 4 will give him the birdie. So I'm going to roll the white die. 1 through 4 for birdie. And it's a 5, so he misses that. So the easy putt becomes a gimme. And on a par, you roll 3 dice. And if you get 3 6s, you miss. And you got 1 6 and 2 4s, so it's a make. So he will make par on this hole. And away we go with Rory making a par. Boom. There you go. All right. Still sitting at the bottom. 5 back. Let's go to Xander Schauffele. Schauffele 4 back currently. No chips. No perks or penalties. And he rolls a 1, so the course will control it. It's a 1-3-4. Actually, it's a 14. I got to remember that part. It's a 14. So he's going to hit it out to the left side into the woods on his second shot. So we'll check the green die. It's a 3. Is he a workman? Schauffele is not a workman. Routine exit from trees. Puts ball on the green in 3, but with distance. Missed long birdie putt, but that leaves a moderate putt for par. Moderate putt for par is 1 to 5. So we need a 1 to 5. And we get a 1. So he will make a par. So there you go. 2 holes down and 2 pars. All right. Okay, so let's see. Back to Rory and the second hole. It's the way this scorecard goes is you play it as you would see it on the course. So they play the first hole. They go to the second hole. The next group comes out to play the first hole. And you just go down that way. So we're going to go to hole 2. Cordial. It's semi-firm. And par 4, 440. 4 and 5 will control it. And we've got altitude again. I've never seen that before on a card. That arrow right there says at the bottom, altitude. You roll decider die, bullet. You use the result directly above the original roll. Well, that's not good because if you hit this one, directly above is in the water. So that's quite interesting. All right, here we go. Back to Rory. Let's roll them all. And it's a 2. So the course will control it. It's a 34. 34 is going to be right down the middle. We're going to use the Golf Cam course. Can't believe I got that right in the first try. So Golf Cam course. And what I love about this game, one of the things I love about this game is how easy he makes it. Where, oh yeah, that's how I do it. I deal the cards. That's right. I deal my cards. Okay, good. So one thing he does is he makes it so the symbols tell you so much. So right there, 34 is a square. See, it's a square right there. If you look in the book, just find the square, and there it is. And that's how you know how to do it. So on a par 4, this is going to be in the down the middle in 2. Actually, just down the middle. And I rolled a 2 on the green die. Is it a cordial hole? It is cordial. Green in regulation, clutch putt for birdie. So McIlroy with a clutch putt. He is not a gold putter. So that's going to be a 1 to 3 for your clutch putt. And he misses it. That's a clutch putt for birdie. He misses it, so he'll take a red chip. And we're going to go with I believe it goes to easy. Yeah, next putt is easy. So we have an easy putt for par. And that's going to be rolling 2 dice. And a 66 is going to be your miss. That's a 6 and a 2. So he'll make the par putt, but he missed that clutch putt and took our red chip. Let's go to Schauffele, same hole. I'm getting the hang of it now. A 6. So on a 6, on a hole, you can take a par and you get a blue chip. It's basically you're being rewarded for just being patient. So you get a blue chip, and you could also attack if you want to, but in this case, it's early. We'll just take the par. We'll take the blue chip, and we'll be happy. So let's move on to our next group on our first hole, and that is going to be Byung-Hun An. Byung-Hun An. I might even be saying that wrong. I'm not even sure. We're back to our par 5, 662. He's a 2C. He's currently 4 back of the lead. And he's going to roll a 2, so the course will control it. It's a 34. 34, again, right down the middle, same as I believe it was Rory on the last hole. Right down the middle to that square, right to that golf cam course. It's a par 5. And I rolled a 2 on the green die. So is it a cordial hole? It is a double cordial, and a double cordial does count as cordial. I can show you. I've talked about this before, but there's a fantastic frequently asked questions set up here, and that talks about it. So I'll put the link in the video, the show notes of this video. But it does talk about cordial versus double cordial somewhere. Here's the tournament mode. This is where I learned about all the points and stuff, which I really like. This is a really good freelance questions page. It's here somewhere. But anyway, so back to the golf. All right, so yes, it is a cordial hole. Nicely played on green and 3. Clutch putt for birdie. So he has a clutch birdie putt, and he is not gold. So it's going to be a 1-3. And it's a 4, so he'll miss it. He'll take the red chip. I don't have very many red chips for some reason. Oops, that goes to and he's got an easy putt for par, so now you roll 2 of them. Just stay away from 66, and we did, and we're going to make a par. And everybody's making par so far. That's my 5th hole played and my 5th par. Let's go to Scheffler now. Scheffler's a 1A on the same hole. All right. He gets a 6, so he can take an easy par if he wants to, and he can take a blue chip. There you go. All right, so we're parring like crazy. Whoops. There we go. And now we're going to go back to, hey, what happened to my... That's weird. So they both got pars. I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. Boom. All right, let's go back to the top. We'll go to the 3rd hole. I'll deal out my cards again. Go to the 3rd hole. Going back to the first group. We're going back to Rory. And this is a par 4, 477. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a pretty good chance he controls it here. Just a 1 where the hole controls it. And this is, we got wind, we got water. This is an interesting hole. Let's see what Rory does. And we roll a 1, so the hole will control it. It's a 25, and that is, he's going to hit it down the middle. So on the par 4, I rolled a 4. Is it a cordial hole? No. Is it daunting? It is semi-daunting, and the Decider die says, yes, it is daunting. Shrewdly played, clutch putt for par. So clutch putt. So he needs a 1, 2, or a 3 for a par. And he misses it. He misses another clutch putt. Well, that was Rory last year in 2024, so I'm not surprised. So now it's going to be an easy putt for par, and he'll make it. So he'll make the par. He's got 2 red chips now. Back to Schauffele. It's not good for our points leader. Over to Schauffele. Oops, too many white die. There we go. A 3, so he will control it. So in the case that he controls it, and we rolled triples. We rolled 2, 2, 2 triples, and I'll actually just show you here. So he controlled the hole. It's a par 4. So if I look at 2, 2, 2, it's going to say special result, a.k.a. the rare play. I love rare plays. Special results. Let's go to the special result chart. Okay, it's going to be in the back. There it is. Special results, level 1. So we're going to roll 2 dice and read them smallest to largest. That is a 56. Let's see. Flubbed T, recovery, moderate putt for bogey. A heckling fan makes him stormy the rest of the round. That's funny, actually. So he flubbed his tee shot, been there. Recovery, not been there, not as much. He's got a moderate putt for bogey. So that's a 1 to 5 for a bogey. Let's see what he can do. And he makes it, so he'll make the bogey, and that's my first non-par of the game. But he is now stormy the rest of the game. Why didn't that work? Oh, my keyboard doesn't work. That's why. The keyboard, I spilled Coca-Cola on my keyboard many, many moons ago. That's why this laptop sits back here. And then that's why I have this keyboard. So you'll see me leaning over sometimes. That's going to push in the numbers on that keyboard. So Xander Schauffele is going to make a clutch putt, or he's going to make a moderate putt, but he's going to get a bogey, and he's going to be stormy. And I'm going to write that down. So Xander is stormy the rest of the round. Let's see if that comes into play. All right, let's move on to the second hole with Byung Hun An. And now on this hole, a 4 or a 5, the golfer controls it. I'm just going to use the red chip and turn it over to the hole. We're going to let the hole control it. And we'll just roll the 4 dice. And it is a 46. 46. Oh no, we got the win. Okay, so we got the decider die. And there it is. So we got the win by 46. So it says decider die. If it's a bullet, you use the directly above it. Well, it's not a bullet. It's blank. That means we're not going to move up 1, which is good because that would have put him in the water. That would have put him in the water. So if you look at that 46 would have become a 45. And you see that water right above it. But because it was a blank, he didn't have the wind. So we're just going to go right to the golf cam course. And we're going to go par 4 and a 4. Is it a cordial hole? Yes, it is. Nice comeback from problematic tee shot. We have a clutch putt for birdie. All right, so Byung Hun An, he is a normal putter. So he's at a 1 through 3. 1, 2, or 3 gets him a birdie. And he will make the birdie putt. And there's your first birdie of the tournament. And that will move him up to 7th place by himself. And let's go to Scheffler on the same hole. Hole number 2. All right. Okay, we have a 3. So the course will control it. We have a 24. 24 is, he's going to be in the sand trap up by the green. Green side trap, sand in 2. So we'll go to 4.2. And what we get, a 4? We got a 6. 6 is a rough. Is he sandy? Scheffler is not sandy. Otherwise, solid strike but not clean. Ball dies straddling the green and the apron. Boy, he hit it out of the sand right to the apron, right against the higher grass off the edge of the green. He has a DB difficult putt for par. So DB difficult is a 1. So we're going to use the blue chip and we're going to make it a difficult putt. 1 to 3 for par. And he misses it. Oh, we're going to go moderate for bogey now. And he'll make the bogey putt. But look at that. Scheffler's going to drop a stroke. He's going to fall back into a 10th place tie. Oh, you know what? I'm not moving him on the board. I got to move him on the board. It's been a while, so I got to remember to move him on the board. So let's see if we can do that here. All right, so let me get rid of that. Actually, let's play this hole first. No. Let me get the board updated here. So it goes Ryder, these 5 guys, and then Ann is by himself 3 back. I forgot about that part. So he moves there. And then Burns and Morikawa are by themselves. And then Schauffele. Why Schauffele? Oh, he had a bogey also. So we're like this now. And then these 2 are 4 back. All right, there we go. Forgot about this part. Okay, there we go. All right. Board is updated. Sam Ryder all by himself out here, bored. He's just bored. All right, so first hole. Let's go here. First hole. We're gonna go to our group, our third group. This is Morikawa and Sam Burns. There's Morikawa. He has nothing special. All the guys that have all the special stuff are in the top 6. Kirk, Clanton, Thigala, Wolf, and Ryder. Yeah, everybody's up there. Okay, first hole. We're going to go to Morikawa. Got par 5, 662. A 4. Course will control it. It's a 22. 22 puts him into the rough on the first shot. Out to the left of the fairway. All right, so we'll go to the 4 for 1. We rolled a 6. Is he a master? Yeah, he's a semi-master. And the decider die says, yes, he is. So he is a master. TV-friendly shot. Sends the ball to the periphery of the green. DB difficult putt for birdie. So Morikawa with a DB difficult. So now a DB difficult is rough because you need a 1 and the bullet. Or you can lag it up there. You can move it 2 spots forward and we can make it a moderate putt for par. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a moderate putt for par. We need a 1 to 5. And we get a 2. So that will be good. And he will make a par on the first hole. All right, let's go to Sam Burns. Now, Sam Burns, does he have anything? No. Okay, Sam Burns gets a 4, so the course will control it. A lot of course controlling in this thing. The only time that I've had the golfer control it, I rolled triples. All right, so a 24. A 24. Oh, he's going to be in a greenside bunker also. So the sand coming into play here for Sam Burns. So if this is a 5. So 5.2. Yeah, so a second shot goes into a greenside bunker. He has a 1. Is he chunky? He is not. Tremendous shot from the trap. Strong applause. Yay! So the strong applause chart is on one of these pages. And you get a blue chip for a strong applause. Let's see. There it is. Right? No, that's not it. Where is it on here? Oh, it's on here. I'm sorry. It's on this card. So you get a strong applause chart right there. And you get a chip. You get a blue. No, you don't get a blue chip for strong applause. Only when the crowd goes wow. So we're going to re-roll the white die. We got 6 options. The lower the number, the better it is. And we have a 6. Big distance, but short on accuracy. DB difficult putt for birdie. So he's in the same situation that his playing partner was in. And he's going to do the same thing. We're going to lag it up. We're going to go to moderate as 1 to 5. And that'll be for a par, and he'll make the par putt. So we'll run those lag putts out of there. I'm forgetting this doesn't work, so 5. There we go. All right. Okay. We are on to McIlroy. Back on hole number 4. So let me deal out my cards. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we are going to be on Rory now. Again, we're going to go until Rory's group finishes the 7th hole, and the second group with Chris Kirk and Sam Ryder finish the 2nd hole. That's how far I'll go tonight. Okay, so back to Rory. 5 back, 2 blue chips, number 4. It's a par 3, 254. Holy cow. It's semi-daunting and challenging. A lot of stuff going on. You've got that funky triangle on the green. Can't remember what that means. I think you go back 1 on all your putts. So if you come up with a moderate putt, you go back to difficult. That kind of thing. So here we go. Let's run it. And there could be a chance Rory can control this. And he gets a 4. He will control this hole. And that's a 3-3-4. So we'll go to the par 3 chart. We'll look up 3-3-4. Right here, right there. And it says, is he a champion? I don't believe that he is. He is not. Let's see. Exquisite backspin. Otherwise, so he's not a champion, so otherwise we go to the green chart, which is the court golf cam green. All right. So we are on a par 3. We're going to re-roll a 3. Is it challenging? I believe that it is. Yes, it is. Wisely played clutch putt for par. So he has another clutch putt. That's his third clutch putt now in 4 holes. He's missed the first 2. He's a normal putter, so we need a 1 through 3. And he makes that one, so he'll get a blue chip, and in essence, he'll cancel out one of the reds, so he'll just lose a red chip. And he'll make the clutch putt that was for par or for birdie? What did I roll? A 3. Yeah, the clutch putt for par. So he makes his 4th consecutive par. Okay. Let's go to Schauffele. Same hole, par 3. He's got a blue chip. We'll roll all 5. Oh, a 6. And he can take an easy par here. And he can take a par. He'll get a blue chip. And he'll go 3. All right. And we will go down to Byung Hun An on the 3rd hole. Where's he at? There he is, all by himself. Par 4, 477. He's got no chips. And we're going to go with a 3. He will control it. And it's a 4-5-6. 4-5-6 says go right to golf cam green. So he's going to put it on the green or near the green. I don't really know if that means he's on the green or not, but I like to think so. I rolled a 6. Is it a friendly green or is he a laser golfer? He is not laser, and it is not friendly. Marginal shot bounces off the green, pitched on well with distance from hole. Clutch putt for par. And he is a 1 through 3. He is a normal putter, so 1 to 3 gets him that par putt. And a 2, he'll make it. And he'll get a blue chip for making that clutch putt. And he'll take a par. Wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, nothing. Okay, good. 4. There we go. All right. Scotty Scheffler now. Same hole. Number 3, par 4, 477. There he is. Currently 5 back. Nobody on that precipice here, which is nice. A 4, he will control it. And it's a 3-4-4. It is a 3. Yeah, I think I looked at the wrong chart last time. That's okay. I looked at the par 3 chart. I should have looked at the par 4 chart. All right, so it's a 3-4-4. Is he a yeoman or is he puny? Neither, and he is definitely not puny. Let's see. A yeoman or puny? No. Is it a firm green? No. So now we go to the course cam green. Golf cam green. I mess that up every time. All right, so I rolled the 3 with the green die. Is it challenging? No. Otherwise, solid approach, easily red green, great opportunity, clutch putt for birdie. So Scheffler with a birdie putt here, and he is also a normal putter. So we need a 1 to 3, and we'll make a 4. He'll miss the clutch putt for birdie, and let's roll the easy par putt. Avoid the 66, which we do, and he is going to get a red chip for missing the clutch putt. But he will make a par. And we go on to Colin Morikawa, which is, where is Colin at? There he is. 4 back. On number 2. Okay, Morikawa on the 2nd hole. All right, it's a 5, so he will control it. It is a 2-2-6, not a 2-2-7. Sandra. It's a 2-2-6. 2-2-6. Is he a yeoman or is he covered in gold speckles? Is he gilded? He is neither of those things. Is he a champion? He is not. So now we go to the course cam, golf cam green. Spending a lot of time on that chart. Par 4, I rolled a 6. Is it a friendly green? No. Is he a laser golfer? No. On green in 2, but with distance to the pin. Birdie putt misses, leaving a clutch putt for par. Another clutch putt. A lot of clutch putts so far. So he's a semi gold. That means you can do one of 2 things. You can just take 1 to 4, which is what I'm going to do, or you can roll the decider die and decide if it comes up a bullet, he's 1 to 5. If it comes up blank, he's 1 to 3. And I'm just going to take the 1 to 4. We'll give him a 67% chance here, and he will make it. So he is going to make the par putt. He'll get a blue chip for making a clutch putt. And we will go to his playing partner, Sam Burns, also 4 back. Same hole, number 2. And we get a 1. So in this case, the course will control it. It's a 35. 35 on the course is, right down the middle. We're going to go golf cam course. Par 4. I rolled a 2 on the green die. Is it a cordial hole? Yes, it is. Green in regulation, clutch putt for birdie. And he's gold, so he needs a 1 to 5. 1 to 5 for a clutch putt. And he nails it. And he's going to make a birdie. And he's going to move up to here, tied with Byung-Hun An. And he'll also get a chip for making that clutch putt. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to rearrange because things are in the way. There we go. Okay, so we've rearranged. All right, we're going to go to the Luke Clanton, which I apparently spelled his name wrong. There we go. So we'll go to Luke Clanton and Matthew Wolf. And now we're getting into the perks. So Clanton gains an extra choice, and Wolf gains an extra control. Okay, good to know. All right. We are on the first hole, par 5, 6-6-2. A 6 gets you a birdie here, which is nice. And we're going to go to Clanton, who is right there. 2 back. And he rolls a 5, so he will control this. And it's a 1-3-5. So the par 5, long par 5, Clanton will control it with a 1-3-5. Is he a duffer or is he puny? He is neither. Is he a champion or a hero? He is a hero. Plenty of distance, dead on. And we're going to go to a special chart. Which one are we going to? We're going to the short game chart. Which one are we going to? We are going to this. Is it special short game or short game? I don't remember. So 1-3-5. It is. Yeah, we're going to the special short game chart. That's a good one. It's a special chart there. All right, use the green die result. We got a 1. Is he stone? And Luke Clanton is not stone. Otherwise, ball placed perfectly to the contour of the green, pin. So we're going to re-roll on the pin micro chart. That's this one. This one right here. We're going to re-roll on that bad boy. We got some good stuff going on in this one. Re-roll the white die, okay? It's a 4. Breaks left and rolls past the pin. Moderate putt for birdie. So that's a 1-2 for a birdie. And he misses it. So now we're going to go to an easy par putt. After all that, he's going to get a par. All you got to do is avoid the 66. So he'll take a 5. Everybody's parred that hole so far. Let's go to Matthew Wolf. Matthew Wolf, the 4L. He has an extra control. So a 4, even though the card says 5, up there in that little dice roll right there, he gets the extra control for having his perk. So a 4 and a 5 will actually give him control of the hole. So here we go. A 3 will not do it, and he'll roll a 23. He's going to hit that up the middle, but he's going to find some heavy rough there on the back of the green. It's going to roll off the back, and he's going to be in the rough on his 3rd shot on this par 5, so he's going to have to chip it up there. So 5.3. I rolled a 2. Is he a master? He is not. Otherwise, admirably lofted from rough to green. Easy putt for par. Easy means avoid the 66. And we do. So he's going to make a par just like everybody else in that hole. And we got there you go. So let's go back to the top again. Let's redeal my cards here. This time we're going to the 5th hole with Rory's group. Okay. So we're going to the 5th hole, par 4, 491 for this one. Looks like we got a lot of altitude. Yeah, we're in Colorado, so there's going to be altitude. Okay. So we're going to go back to Rory. He's got the blue chip, 4 and 5. He's going to use his 2nd blue chip here. Let's get it out of the way. We'll let the course control it. And we're going to get a 22. And he's going to hit it out to the left, and it's going to go into the rough on his first shot. All right, so 4.1. I rolled a 5. Is he a master? He's a semi-master. The decider die says no. He is not. Tough shot from pin to fairway, wedged onto green, difficult putt for par. So that's a 1-3. 1-3 for a difficult putt. And he will miss the par. And uh-oh. And now we're going to go to a moderate bogey putt. No sixes. And it's a 1. He will make the bogey, but he will drop a stroke. And he will go into the precipice, I like to call it. He is 6 back. He is 6 back. So what is happening here? All right. He is 6 back. Okay. Over to Schauffele. Same hole. He has 2 chips, but he's not going to use them. No need to use them yet. I like to use them for putting most of the time. All right, a 2. So the course will control it. It's a 55. He's going to hit it out to the right. He's going to find rough on the right side. Just like Rory found rough on the left, he's going to find the rough on the right. And that's going to be a 4.1. I rolled a 6. Is he a master? He is a master. TV-friendly shot sends ball to the periphery of the green. DB difficult putt for birdie. So he's a DB difficult putt for birdie. I can use 2 chips up if I want to and take it to a moderate putt, but I'm not going to do that. You're going from 1 and the bullet to 1 to 2. That's not a very big upgrade. So we're just going to call it we're going to lag it up there. We'll go from DB difficult to moderate. And we need a 1 to 5. And he makes it. So he'll make the par. And we'll move on to the next group, and that is going to be Byung Hun An. I'll get it. On the 4th hole, he has a chip. He will not use it. 2, 3, 4, 5 control the hole here. And he gets a 3, so he'll control it. And he'll get some even numbers. He'll get a 2, 4, 6 on this this long par 3, 254 yards. 2, 4, 6. Is he a champion or dynamic? He's semi-dynamic. Decider die says no. Move this there so you can see him. There we go. Decider die says no. Otherwise, we're going to go to the mood chart. How is his mood? And I believe his mood is, what is that, sunny or stormy? Yeah, he's normal. He's average. So using the green die is a 6. Is he sunny? No. Lofted from the rough sand in the rough, but with issue. Difficult putt for par. So he has a difficult putt. We need a 1 to 3. And he makes it. He makes the par putt. Okay. Over to Scheffler. Scheffler is 5 back with a red chip. Will not use it now. A 2. He will control this one. And it's a 4, 6, 6. That's a big collection of numbers right there. 4, 6, 6. So let's go to the par 3 chart. And we'll look at 4, 6, 6. Is he a laser or is he hot? Well, he's not hot. Is he a laser? Laser. Yes, he is. Right on the money. Gets great roll. Easy putt for birdie. So that's 1 to 4. So 1 to 4. And he misses it. So now we'll go to a gimme par. And we'll roll 3 dice. Avoid all the 6s, and he'll make the par. I thought he was getting a birdie there. No, I've only got 2 birdies so far. 2 birdies and 3 bogeys. Everything else is a par so far. Let's go to Morikawa. Morikawa on the 3rd hole. Par 4, 477. And we're going to go with the 2, so he will control it. It is a 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Is he a legend? Yes, he is. Consummate draw. Nice. We get a little star because the gallery is going to cheer, and you get a blue chip when the gallery cheers. So he gets a chip. And then we're going to use the green die as the result. Is he a champion? He is not. Drops onto edge of green, gets good roll, moderate putt for birdie. So that's a 1 to 2 for birdie. So here we go. And he misses. All right, so now he's got a easy putt for par. Avoid the 6s, which he does, and he makes a par. Lots of pars today. Let's go to Sam Burns. Boom. My score right here. 1, and then we got 5 guys. Oh, I can go for 5 guys. Then we got 2, 1, 6, 6, 5. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right, so we are on to Sam Burns. Same hole. This is my 3rd pairing here. of Morikawa and Burns. A 5. He will control it. Whoops, I think that was a 2. We'll make it a 1-2-6. I think it was a 2. Par 4, 1-2-6. Is it a direct green? No. Is he a stone? No. We go to the mood chart. So Sam Burns, he is fine. That's Xander Schauffele that went stormy. So we go to the mood chart. It's all the way to the back. There it is. We'll use the green die. It's a 2. Is he sunny? No. Otherwise, played the safe side of green. Difficult putt for birdie. So he's got a birdie putt. It's a 1. It's difficult. And it becomes a 1-5 if he misses. So we'll try the birdie. We need a 1. And he way off. Now we need a 1-5 for par. And he misses it. He's going to 3-putt. We have an easy bogey now. Avoid the 66. We do. And he gets a bogey on a 3-putt. I thought I was the only one that did that. And he is going to drop back. So Sam Burns drops back. Him and Morikawa now tied. Then we'll go to Luke Clanton on the second hole. Par 4, 440. And Clanton, he gains a choice. So he's a gold putter. Gotta remember that because I'm going to forget that at some point and do it wrong. 3. So the golf course will control it. 56. 56 on the card. He's going to hit it out to the right. He's going to end up in the rough. So we're going to be 4.1. Green die is a 6. Is he a master? No. A lot of skills there, but one of them is not master. Troublesome lie produces uncomfortable shot. Follow-up iron to fringe. We have a DB difficult for par. Wow. Boy, I'm going to lag it up here and take a birdie because if I miss that, it becomes a difficult par putt. The last thing you want to do is 3-putt. So DB for difficult for birdie. At least he can take a attempt at a par. So we'll lag it up. We'll make it a moderate par putt. 1-5 for par. And he makes the par. All right, over to Matthew Wolff. And he has the extra control. Same hole. 2. So the course will control it. It's a 46. And what's our bullet? We have a bullet. We have a blank. This was one of those ones like earlier where there's a wind there at 46 that would have knocked it to 45, but because I decided to buy his blank, we stay at 46. It's another one that didn't get the water, didn't have that tailwind behind him when he hit the ball. I guess it's the altitude that does it. All right, so 46, we're going to go to the golf cam course. That is golf cam course. And this is a par 4. I rolled a 5. Is it daunting or scatter? Or is it daunting or is he a scatter? It's not daunting. He's not scatter. Longer than usual tee shot. Well played iron. Nice opportunity. Clutch putt for birdie. All right. And he's a semi-gold. So that's a 1-4 for a birdie. Whoops. And the white die just flew off my table. And he'll make the 4. He'll make the birdie. So look at that. All right. Matthew Wolff moves up to 1 back by himself. And he gets a blue chip for making the clutch putt. Let's move everybody up. All right. And we are on to our 5th pairing. First time we're going to see Sahith Theegala. All those red chips. I'm going to try to use those as soon as I can. And we are in the first hole for Theegala. And this is a double cordial, friendly, direct. Now, the problem with this one is if you use a red chip here and you roll a 6, you don't get the birdie because the course controls the hole. It doesn't matter. You don't even roll the white die. So I'm not going to use a red chip here. We're going to roll it and see if he can get luck into a birdie here. And he does. He gets a 6. He gets a 6, so he'll take a birdie. No blue chip for this one. You only get a blue chip on a par. But when it's a double cordial and you get a 6 and you get a birdie, you don't get a blue chip. So he keeps those 4 red chips. But he takes the birdie. We're going to move up now. I'm running out of room on my board here. I guess we can do that. There we go. So he will take the birdie. First guy to birdie that hole. And it's going to go over to Ludwig. 2 back. And he gets a 5, so he will control it. That's good. We got a 1, 2, 5. The benefits of you controlling the hole is that you avoid water and rough and all that other stuff. And you go right to this board here where it has what happens. So 1, 2, 5. Is he a bomber? He is. Green in 2. Moderate putt for eagle. So moderate eagle putt. So that's a 1 to 2. Now I could lag it up and take the birdie. But if we miss, it becomes a 1 to 4 for birdie. I'm going to do that. I'm going to lag it up there. And we're going to move it 2 spaces, and that's going to be a high. So that's going to be roll 2 dice and just don't get a 66. So this is for birdie. And he avoids it with a 55. So he's going to take a birdie. So both this group, man, both those guys birdie in that hole. So Ludwig is going to move there. And now I have room in the middle again. There we go. And that's going to be done with those guys. All right, so let's deal them out again. And we're going to have all 6 groups this time. And I'm going to send a very quick text because I'm supposed to go get my dog. And I'm going to let my parents know who have my dog that I'm going to be a little bit later because I want to finish this. Closer. There we go. All right. All right. Let's keep it going here. Let's go back to Rory. And 6th hole now. This is a par 4, 455. It's daunting. 3, 4, and 5 control the hole. There it is. And we've got that altitude. So we have altitude on every hole, I'll bet you. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we get a 5. So he will control it. It's a 146. That was a 4. I know that. It's a 146. And we have an empty bullet. So 146 for Rory on a par 4. Is he a legend or is he dynamic? He is neither. Is it a firm green? No. Go to the now chart. All right. When is now? Now is now. Rory has nothing special about him. He has no chips. Let's go to the par 4. I rolled a 6. Is he hot? A hot would be 2 birdies in a row. And he is not. He has a bogey, actually. He's actually cold. Well, I don't know if that's got the... You know what? Let's check the... Hold on, because I think that's in the frequently asked questions. Let's see if we can figure out what... I thought hot was 2 birdies in a row. Let's see. 15, let's search for cold then. Cold. All right, here we go. Let's see what cold means. All right, so cold... Well, that's match play. I don't care about match play. Oh, it's not... There's nothing in here. Wow. All right, well, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to say that hot is 2 birdies in a row and cold is 2 bogeys in a row. And in this case, he's neither. So, hot, no. Sent to the safe side of the green, DB difficult putt for birdie. So again, that's 1 and a bullet. He doesn't have any what do you call it? Chips. And the last thing you want to do with Rory right now is get a bogey. You don't want a 3 putt because it knocks him off the board because he's 6 back. So we're going to lag it up there and we're going to make it a moderate putt for par. And let's see what happens. And he makes it. So he'll stay 6 back. And we will go to Xander Schauffele on the same hole. 2 blue chips for Xander. And I'm going to, no, I'm not going to use one here. We'll keep it for putting. A 3, so he will control it. That's good. So 113. I'm pretty sure that the lower the number, the first number, the lower it is, the better you are. So 113 is like a really low number. Par 4, so like 113. Here's the whole board right here. These are all the rolls you can have with 3 dice combination. 113 is in this dark green. I think that's good. So let's see. Is he a scatter? He is not scattered. This is Xander Schauffele. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. And it says, if the condition isn't met, moderate putt for birdie. You're on the green in 2. You make a moderate putt for birdie. That's a 1 and a 2. Can I use a blue chip there? I think I can only use the blue chips on the clutch putts. I don't think I can use them on just normal putts, or can I? Reduce. Let's see. Blue chips can be used. Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, normal putt by 1. Okay, yeah, you can. All right, so he's got a moderate putt for birdie, which is 1 to 2. I'm going to use 1 chip and make it an easy putt for birdie, which means I need a 1 to 4. And he makes it. So Xander with a birdie. And he'll move to 4 back. So let's see. I'm good. I got 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1. So we're doing good. We're doing good. All right. Okay, so let's move to the 5th hole, our second group. And that is going to be Byung Hun An with his blue chip. And, oh, man, I kind of want to use it here. 4 and 5 are the only two that you take control on. Whereas he's 3, he's only 3 back. Let's use it for a putter. All right, so I got a 4, so he'll control it anyway. So that's good that I didn't use it. It would have been a waste. All right, so boom, there we go. So it's a 146, and it is a par 4. Is he a legend or is he dynamic? He's semi-dynamic, and the Designer Die says yes, he is. True from T, and the gallery cheers. He gets another blue chip. Green die. I rolled a 6. Is he a hacker? He is not a hacker. Accurate shot lands on the green, but gets regrettable roll. Difficult putt for birdie. So difficult is a 1. I can use a chip and make it moderate, which is only 1 to 2. I don't like taking it from 17% to 33%. That seems like a not a good use of the blue chip. So we're going to lag it up there. Well, I guess I go, you know what? If I miss, it becomes a moderate par putt, which is 1 to 5. Let's go ahead and try it. We need a 1 for a birdie. And he misses it. So now we need a 1 to 5 for a par. And he makes it. So 4. Boom. All right. Over to Scotty Scheffler. 5 back. Scheffler and Rory are first and second in the points, and they're currently the last 2 in this top 12. So we'll go to the 5th hole. Stay on the 5th hole. And a 3. So the course will control it. And it's a 50. It's a 35. 35 right down the middle. Golf cam course. There it is. And a 5. Is it daunting? No. Is he scatter? I doubt it. No. Longer than usual tee shot. Well played iron. Clutch putt for birdie. He is not gold, so it's going to be a 1 to 3. And it is good. And he makes a birdie. I think the last time I played with Scheffler, he was lucky, meaning he had a blue chip at the end of every hole. And I think he just ran away with the tournament. All right, so he makes it a birdie. So we're going to move him to here. He is up here now with Schauffele. Let's do this. All right, so he's up there with Xander Schauffele. Rory all by himself, 6 back. Let's go to the 4th hole where Colin Morikawa is playing with Sam Burns. This is at par 3, 254. Morikawa has 2, but 2, 3, 4, 5 control. It's a 3, so he will control it. It's a 146 on the par 3. Okay, is he utility? He is not. We're going to the experience chart. All right, the experience chart. He's what is he? Experience. Is he, let's see, what am I on? Par 3, roll to 4. Is he an icon? He is not. I'm kind of surprised at that. Let's see. Otherwise, looked good from the tee, but nearly ended off the green. DB difficult for birdie. Again, 1 in a bullet for a birdie. I don't think you can risk that. So we're going to lag it up, and we're going to make it a moderate par. In fact, I'm going to use a blue chip here and make it an easy par. So we just need to avoid the 66. And we do. So he'll make a par. These guys at the back, you can't risk them falling off the edge, because if they fall off the edge, it's really hard to come back on. We'll go to Sam Burns, who's even on the day with a bogey and a birdie and a par. Here we go. He's got a chip. He is on the same hole, right? Yeah, number 4, I mean. The par 3. Oh, a 6. And he will take a nice blue chip, and he'll take a par. All right, let's go to our second group. Then it's going to be Luke Clanton, 2-back, on the third hole. And he'll get a 5. And he will control it. Is Clanton the one with the extra? Yeah, he's got the extra choice anyway. But he'll get a 5. He'll control it. And it is a 4-4-5. And we have a bullet, which is nice to see. So let's go par 4, 4-4-5. Four, 5. Is he hot? No. Is he gilded? No. Let's go to the mood chart. And he is neutral. He is not stormy nor cloudy. Sunny. Sunny. All right, so par 4. Let's see, a 4. Is he sunny? No. Otherwise, to the fringe of the green, DB difficult for birdie. I've got a lot of DB difficult for birdies that every single time I'm lagging him up because that's what I'm doing. So we're going to lag it up. We'll make it a moderate putt for par. And he'll make it. Moderate is 1-5, and I just rolled a 4, so he'll make it. All right, let's go to Matthew Wolf. 1-back. He had that birdie on the last hole, and he is on the same hole, hole number 3. We roll a 5, so he'll control it. We get a 1-1-5. That could be nice. And we got a blank. No bullet there. So let's go to par 4, 1-1-5. Oh, this is a good one. Is he a yeoman or is he scatter? He is neither. Is he utility? He is not. And then we're going to go moderate putt for birdie. 2-putt, green regulation, moderate putt for birdie. So that's a 1-2. And we're going to use the chip here. We'll make it an easy putt for birdie. That's a 1-4. See if we can get him tied for the lead. 1-4. And he makes it. And Matthew Wolf goes back-to-back birdies to tie Sam Ryder for the lead. And let's go to Sahith. Sahith, there he is on the second hole now. And he is going to use one of his red chips. He's going to let the hole control it. So we don't need to roll the white one. It is a 13. That is going to be hit out to the left, but it's going to find some short grass. It'll be golf cam course. And I rolled a 3. Is it cordial? Yes. Routine tee and well-played iron clutch putt for birdie. All right, and he is semi-gold, so that's 1-4. Oh, wait, hold on. He is semi-gold. Yeah, 1-4. We can eliminate another chip here if he makes this putt. So 1-4. It's a 3, and he'll make a birdie. And he'll join Ryder and Wolf at the front of this leaderboard. And that's his second birdie in a row. Let's go to Ludwig and see if he can do it too. A 2. The course will control. 16 is going to go out to the left, and he's going to find the trees. Oh, man. Okay, this is interesting. All right, here we go. He's going to find the trees, but you see the asterisk next to 16. So the asterisk said, there it is, roll decide or die. If it's blank, the tee shot's out of bounds. It is blank. So he's going to hit it out of bounds. We're going to re-tee with a 2-stroke penalty. Oh, man. Why 2 strokes? Why a 2-stroke penalty? Wouldn't it be a 1-stroke penalty if you re-tee it? You're not playing the penalty and the distance. All right, well, that's what it says. So we're hitting 3. I guess that's what it means. That's what you're doing. You're hitting 3. All right, let's hit 3 with Ludwig. Puts it out of bounds. And we get a 3. The course will control it again. And that's a 56. This time he's going to overcompensate. He's going to go right. And he's going to go in the rough on the right side. So 4.1. And let's see. I rolled a 1. Is he a workman? No. Confident swing. Wow, you always hit the second shot better. So we're going to go to the wow chart, which is right there. Wow. And we're going to use the golf earns a blue chip. Can't get rid of the penalty strokes, but. And we're going to re-roll the white die. A 6. Seemingly off. Caroms to the fringe of the green. Difficult putt for birdie. So that's a 1. And I'm going to lag it up. We'll make it a moderate par, which is a 1 to 5, and he misses. So let's go with the bogey. Easy for bogey. He'll make the bogey, but it's actually going to be a 7. Because we're going to add 2 strokes, and that is nasty. He's going to lose 3 shots there, and he's going to drop all the way back to 4 down. Oof. So he's going to come join these guys. I'm going to move my cards over here now. Oh, man, how am I going to do this? Let's do this. I will stay here. Okay. So Aberg with a 7. I've done that many times, Ludwig. I know what you're going through. And we're going to go to the first group for the first time today. The first group on number 1. And that is going to be Chris Kirk. Currently 2 back. No chips, no nothing. He has extra control. So if a 4 comes up, even though it says only a 5 here, if a 4 comes up on the white die, he controls it. He's looking for a 6. And he'll get a 1. So the course is going to control it. 2, it's a 25. He's going to hit it right down the middle. Golf cam course. I rolled a 3. It's a par 5. Is it cordial? It is double cordial. So yes, it's cordial. Clutch putt for birdie. So he's a clutch birdie putt. Is he a gold putter? No, he's a normal putter, so 1 to 3. And he makes it, and he makes a birdie. All right, we had 8 straight pars on that hole, and then the last 2 groups, all 4 guys birdied it. And he'll move up a stroke. All right, so now I can take this back over here. All right, let's go to our leader, Sam Ryder. He can knock Rory off here with a birdie. Knock Rory off the edge here. Here we go. A 2. Sam Ryder cannot earn blue chips today. I got to remember that. So a 2 means the course controls. It's a 12. And he is going to hit it out to the left. His second ball is going to find the green. And we have a golf cam green. Where's that at? There it is. Right in the back. So that's a 5. I rolled a 5. Is it a friendly green? It is semi-friendly. The decided die says no, it's not. And so we're going to challenging no. Otherwise, breezes to green, easy putt for par. Easy 2 putt for par. So we just have to avoid a 66. And we do. And he'll make a par. All right. This is going to be my last round with all the golfers. So we're going to go out to number 7. And I'm done with number 1. So let's re-deal my cards here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Boom. Okay. All right. Starting with Rory. Needs a birdie. No chips. Par 3, 207. Semi-challenging. 3, 4, 5. Control the hole. There it is. We have altitude. Yep, altitude there on 55. So you got altitude all over the place. A 6. And Rory is going to take the chip and take the par. And let's see. Take the chip, take the par. Stay 6 back. Hopefully that chip can save him. Schauffele now. He has a blue chip. A 5. He'll control it. It's a 114. Par 3. A 114. Is he cold? No, he is not. Let's see. The condition is not met, so it's a moderate putt for birdie. That means it's a 1 to 2. And he is going to use a blue chip and make it easy for birdie. 1 to 4. And he's going to make it. So Schauffele, I looked at Scheffler. It doesn't matter. They're the same. So Schauffele is going to move to 3 strokes back. and takes my spot. Oh, we still have a spot right there. Okay, good. So Schauffele with the birdie. My keyboard's broke. There we go. Schauffele with the birdie. And we are going to go on to the 6th hole now, our second group. That is Byung Hun An. He is 3 back. He's got 2 chips. This is a tough-looking hole. Let's use one of the chips, and we'll give control to the golfer. So we don't need to roll this. We're just going to make it a 5. And it is a 1-2-5 on this par 4. 1-2-5. Is he a bomber? He is. Look at that. Bomber. Long. And then we're going to go to the short game chart. All right. So he's going to pull his wedge out. All right. So I think it's the special short game chart. We'll use the green die. It's a 1. Ooh, is he stone? He is not stone. Ball played perfectly. Pin. So we're going to re-roll on the pin micro chart, which is this one here in the middle. So he's got a shot here at an eagle. So we're going to roll the white die. And I'm going to roll the bullet too, just to be on the safe side. And we got a 2 with no bullet. So hits flag and kicks out. Easy putt for birdie. All right, so he has an easy. I guess I shouldn't have used that. I guess I did that wrong. I think, you know what, I'm going to do that again because I think this special short game is for par 5s. This is a par 4, so I should have used the normal short game chart. It's hard to tell those colors because of that. That one's like grayish, whatever, silver, and this one's black. Right there, it's a lot smaller too. And it's hard to tell. What did I roll? 1-4-5, I think? Maybe you can see it and I can't. I don't remember what I rolled. 1-1-4? I don't remember what I rolled. Oh, right there, bomber long, 1-2-5. So right there, bomber long. See how it's 1-2-5 right there? I can't tell which short game chart that is. It looked like the black one to me, but I don't think it is. So we're going to go to the special short game chart, which is right here. The regular short game, the normal short game chart, which is right above it. And then I rolled a 2 with a bullet. Is he stone? No. Otherwise, unhurried, calculated shot, headed straight for the pin. Re-roll on the pin micro chart. So it's kind of the same thing. We're just re-rolling on this one now. So we're going to re-roll the white die. We'll re-roll the bullet because the bullet could matter. 2, dies in the vicinity of the pin. I assume that means the ball and not the golfer. Easy putt for par. So that's just avoid the 66. And we do. So he'll make a par after all that. All right, let's go to Scheffler. Scheffler currently 4 back. Same hole. A 4. He will control it. It's a 2-2-4. Is he a king or a bomber? I'm sure he's both. He's both. Zinger down the fairway. The crowd cheers. The gallery cheers. He gets a blue chip for that. Oh, that means he loses his red chip. Nice. And let's see. I rolled a 2. Is he a champion? Yes, he is. Lofted directly at green. Bites hard. Gimme putt for birdie. That means you roll 2 6s. 2 dice. Just avoid the 66. And we avoid it barely, but we avoid it. So he makes a birdie. Boom. Look at that. Scheffler. Boom. 2 birdies in a row. So he's technically hot right now. All right, let's go to Morikawa on the 5th hole. Boom. All right, so on the 5th hole, par 4, 491. I got the blue chip there. There's no water on this hole, so let's go ahead and just play it. A 1. The course will control it. It's a 44. So he's going to hit it out to the right, but he's going to find the green. Golf cam green on his second shot. Look at that. I like how there's just one green way out there to the right. So it must be kind of a green that goes off to the right side of the hole a little bit, and he's going to find it. So we're going to go par 4. I rolled a 1. Is it challenging? No. Is he scatter? He is not. Golfer races to green with 2 fabulous shots. Clutch putt for birdie. He's semi-gold. So that means we need a 1-4. And I can use the blue chip there if I want to make it 1-5. So we go from 67% to 83%. Yeah, I like that. Let's use the blue chip. Make it 1-5. And it's a 2. So he makes a birdie. And Morikawa now moves up. 3 back. All right, let's go to Sam Burns. Where you at, Sam Burns? There you are. He's got 2 chips. He's on the same hole. He's going to do the same thing. No water, so we're not going to use a blue chip. 2. So the course will control it. 33, right down the middle. We're going to use Golf Cam course. Par 4, I rolled a 2. Is it cordial? No. Daunting, also no. Solid play, easy 2-putt for par. So we just need to avoid the 66. And we do. So he makes the par. All right, let's go to Luke Clanton in the 4th pairing. Clanton is right there. And what's his thing? He gains an extra choice. He's a gold putter. Okay. So Luke Clanton now on the 4th hole. I'm going to roll that again because one of those dice didn't actually go through the dice tower. It bounced off to the side and then bounced into the dice tower. We're going to do that again. All right, there we go. 5. So he will actually control it. Par 3, 254. It's a 114. Ooh, this could be pretty good. Let's see. Par 3, 114. Is he cold? He is not. Let's see. Moderate putt for birdie. So he's going to hit the green. He's got a moderate putt. That's 1 to 2. If we miss it, it becomes an easy par putt. So let's try it. 1 to 2. And he misses it. So now it's an easy par putt. Just to miss the 66. And he does. And it's a par for Luke Clanton. He starts off the round with 4 straight pars. Let's go to Matthew Wolff, who's got 2 straight birdies. He's hot right now to start his, or 2 straight. 2 of the last 3, but 2 straight. Also on the par 3. All right, we get a 1. The course will control it. It's a 35, and he's going to hit it right down the middle. Comes up a little bit short. We'll go Golf Cam course. And it's a par 3. I rolled a 2. Is it cordial? Nope. Is it daunting? It's semi-daunting. The decider die says yes. Multiple problems. Clutch putt for bogey. Yikes. And he is a semi-gold. We need a 1 through 4 for a bogey. And he makes it, but yikes. I got to move that over there because Matthew Wolff is going to drop a stroke. That's our first bogey on that hole, isn't it? I think it is. So 4. Look at that. All right, down to Sahith. 4 golfers left. Where are you at, Sahith? Sahith, despite starting with 4 red chips, is tied for the lead. All right, so we are on the 3rd hole. Yeah, 3rd hole for Sahith. Par 4, 477. A 1. The course will control it. I should have used a chip here. Oh, no. Yeah, I should have used a chip here. It's a 26. 26. That's going to be right up the middle, though. He'll use Golf Cam course here. I rolled a 6. Is it daunting? It's semi-daunting. The decider die says no. 2 great shots and a chance to convert. Clutch putt for birdie. So Heath with a clutch birdie putt. He's a semi-gold. All right, so clutch putt. He's a semi-gold. We need a 1 to 4. And he gets a 2. And he is going to take the lead, and he is going to push Rory off. Just that quick. So that's his 3rd straight birdie. Rory is going to lose his chip and get pushed off the edge. Everybody else is going to move back. I didn't realize that was threatening there. And then Ryder's back. And look at that. We're down to 11 golfers on the table. Let's go to Ludwig, who has a 7 his last time out. He's 5 back. A 6. Ludwig, he'll take the birdie here. He'll take the par, I mean. He'll take the chip. He'll take the par. So that's a 4. He needs to come back with a par anyway. He needs to just calm down a little bit. Let's go to Chris Kirk, our last group of the day. Number 2, par 4, 440. He'll take a 6 and a par. And let's go to Sam Ryder. Now 1 back. He's Started off leading by 2. He's now 1 back. A 5. He will control it. It will be a 3-5-5. It's a par 4. Is he a king? He is not a king. Is he a hacker? He's not me. So let's go to the experience chart. Let's see, it's par 4. Use your green die. I got a 5. Is he a prospect? He is not. Green in regulation, moderate putt for birdie. All right, so he's going to try to get back there. It's a 1 or a 2. We need a 1 or a 2. A 6. So now it's an easy putt for par. Avoid the 66. And he does, and he will take a par. And that is where we're going to end things. Let's make sure we're right here. Thigala by himself. Sam Ryder by himself. Kirk and Wolf 2 back. Clanton by himself. Morikawa, Scheffler, Ang, and Schauffele all 4 back. 5. These 2 guys are 5 back, and he is now set. Rory off the table, 7 back. And that is where we're going to end things today. I'll probably play some more of this Friday, maybe Saturday, Friday and Saturday. I'm golfing Saturday if the weather holds out. It's going to be in the 50s, but we'll see. So hopefully I can finish this weekend, and we can get tournament number 8 in the books. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll talk to you next time.